Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 3 here on Tau Palo. Hoping to find this Charmander this week. We definitely need a better one. And we're starting off with 21,693 sneaky snack and can't really beat that. The team is actually doing quite well so far this week. I'm very happy with the investments that we made on Monday. They seem to be paying off. But we are also at grade 5, so we do have a chance for all 3 of our hunts to appear now going forward for the rest of the week. Those are Charmander is the main priority. Cyndaquil is probably the least priority out of the 3. And then Onyx. We did see one a few weeks back, weren't able to take it home, so we will have some progress on it. So we can definitely take it home if we see it. So those are the main 3 that we're looking for right now. And before we get into that, we have 400 sleep points thanks to the event bonus and our free 2-week premium pass. And all that said, let's go ahead and jump into it and see if we get at least one of the 3 of the hunts we're after. So we've got session 158, 9 hours and 20 minutes. Starting to get back to a kind of normal sleep schedule after all the New Year's events. It does look like we are getting snoozing type, which doesn't matter this week because we have the event going on. It's balanced, so we'll get a mix of everything. 14,170,000, not too bad. Not bad for a Wednesday. That is 6 spawns. Looks like maybe 5 potential for the ones that we're after. Let's see. I do see a Charmander tail right there. At least I think that's a Charmander tail. 2 Charmanders. Not too bad. Keep. Okay, so we have a Wobbuffet, Jigglypuff, Geodude, Cubone, and 2 Charmanders. So that's good. Hopefully at least one of them is hungry. Both of them hungry would be better. But at least one. No one's hungry. That is unfortunate. Well. We know what we need to do. Jigglypuff's level 10. We have a pretty solid one. I'm not really worried about that right now. But we know it has to be done. We'll give that one the bonus biscuit. That'll put it 1 regular biscuit away from being full, which we easily can do. And because we have the resources, we are also going to try to take this other Charmander home today and get 2 chances at having something worth investing in. We're going to feed it the regular biscuits first. I'll feed it 1 more and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't get full. No big or mega hit, which is unfortunate. And it's full, so that's fun. Well, we tried. So at least we're getting 1 today. Come on, there's the button. So we at least got 1 today. It's not bad. It's better than 0. And just because we have the event going on, we'll send out some more Charmander candy. Try to help some people out with stocking up. Kind of like we did with Eevee Week. Try to get people stocked up pretty well. Plus Charizard is one of the... I don't know if it's considered S tier, but I think it's A tier. Currently, so it's one of the better ones to send out candy for anyway. Got 709 research XP and 1,267 dream shards. Let's go ahead and switch over and see if this guy works out. Got level 10 Impish. We've got Sausage, Ginger. I don't know why I'm stopping on Ingredient Magnet. That's a given. We knew that. Inventory up M is good. Ingredient finder S is good. That's a solid base. Skill trigger M is not bad. Skill trigger S, it's redundant. And energy recovery bonus, not the best capstone skill, but this is not the worst. Impish is the worst. So, great. Where are you at? There you are. Impish is going to ruin everything. Yep. 42%. Not even as good as the one we have now, which is 50%. So that's fun. This was starting out so well, and then the nature ruined it. Oh well, we still got the rest of the week to keep looking. Hopefully bring in a few more, and maybe we'll get lucky by the end of the week. But so far, not going great. Go figure, my favorite of the original 3 starters, the one I actually picked as a kid, and it's not working out for me this week. It's the hardest one to find. Let's go ahead and play our daily lottery and see what we get. I think we're gonna get some diamonds today, maybe 20. No, another dream cluster. Another dream cluster. Woo. All in all, it's not bad. Definitely going to be saving after the holiday event. I'm going to be making sure we save as many dream clusters as possible to pop those for the next time we have a candy boost, because that is quite expensive. Let's go ahead and check. We have no new news, no medals, but what have you guys been up to? See, we have 46 reports. That's quite good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 have doubled. 11 seems to be the typical number of doubled candies that we get. So that's an extra 11 candies per day. That's pretty good. It's not bad. It'll be even better once we get an increase in the amount of friends that we can have. We did get 1 level up, and that's good for an ingredient ticket S, which we also need. Doesn't seem that we need them as much this week so far. It seems like the team is actually bringing in a decent amount of ingredients, but let's see what happens this morning. First things first, let's see if we can get this. Actually, let's do things a little bit differently today. There is one thing I want to do. This has been working out well enough that I'm comfortable with this investment of turning this Jigglypuff into a Wigglytuff. I think this is worth it. We got 2 skill triggers yesterday, which is good for 10 energy for the entire team. So that's 50 energy that we got just from that yesterday. Evolving it will make it level 2 energy for everyone, which I think is 8 energy for the whole team. Let me see, I'm probably wrong on that. 7 energy for the whole team, which is very good. If this continues to be, what's the word I'm looking for? If this continues to be a pattern where we're getting 2 a day, especially now with this much higher frequency that we have versus Jigglypuff, then I think it may even be worth investing some of these main skill seeds into. But we'll just have to see how it goes. The limited resources for main skill seeds for me as a free player, I want to make sure that it's actually going to be truly worth it before I put them into anything. And as of right now, everybody's looking pretty solid. I think the most that I would want to do for anybody else on the team is put some more candies into this guy, but I'm not super worried about it at the moment. Yeah, also this would actually be a decent candidate for a sub skill seed for that skill level up to get it to level 4, and then potentially a main skill seed somewhere else, but I don't think that's the best use of a main skill seed unless I just had an overabundance of them. But now that we've got that Jigglypuff into a Wigglytuff, which increased its carry capacity, which was the biggest limiting factor for its main skill triggering, let's see if we can get one today. Oh, no main skill trigger. I was hoping that that would work. The other two that I really want to trigger in the morning is you, which you've been pretty consistent about triggering that main skill. That has happened quite frequently. And let's see, we got a bunch of potatoes and tomatoes, which we definitely need. That's what I like to see. So what I've been doing is trying to collect from these two around like 9-10 o'clock at the latest, a couple hours before I go to bed, and then just leave them overnight. Don't collect again, because I want them to have their main skill trigger first thing in the morning to put them over 100% energy, so that they are more likely to trigger it earlier in the day again to keep them at a higher energy rate, and then that way I don't need to collect from them later on at night. That has been the plan. I'm not going to click on Quilava because it is definitely not going to have a main skill, but we did get 3 out of 4, and that's 1900 just from that one, so that's pretty good. We did get 3 out of 4 main skill triggers, which that's solid odds for me, especially compared to how yesterday went. So let's see, we are definitely going to be making, actually, I don't know. I may want to make, since we're not worried about the highest rank possible this week, kind of think I want to see if we can make another new recipe and get our diamonds, since we're not focused on just maxing out the rank. Need to remember to save this next time. So we have 37. My keyboard is a bit further away from me than usual. Why? I don't remember you moving it yesterday. So we have 37 mushrooms. No eggs. Which we do need some eggs for one of these recipes. I forget which one. No apples. Only 19 herbs. 18 sausages. 9 milk, 17 honey, 15 oil, 6 tomatoes, no cocoa, 27 tails. We have quite a few tails. I'm just trying to get enough herbs to do something with those tails. Okay, let's save this for now. So we can make the spore mushroom, the drought katsu, the hearty cheeseburger, bean burger, mild honey, and simple chowder. So unfortunately, we can't make anything new right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and back up real quick. And we're gonna go with our default spore mushroom curry. And how do we want to fill this out? I think we want to use all the honey. I'm trying to figure out what I can use without ruining something. Honestly, we could throw in some more mushrooms. We're getting plenty of them. I only need 14, so I'll leave exactly 14 just to make sure we have enough for lunch. Kind of a similar story with potatoes, actually. We could throw in 13 of them. You know what? We could probably just max this out with potatoes and mushrooms and be perfectly fine for lunch to make another spore mushroom curry. Let's just alternate, get that filled out, and we'll save everything else and hopefully be able to make another recipe soon. I may have to swap out and put Blastoise on the team for a minute instead of the Wigglytuff just to try to get some more milk, because I think some of them do require some milk. But we're gonna see if we can knock some out now that we've got these potatoes. We did get 10,871 on this spore mushroom curry, which is very good. I think last week in Snowdrop we were getting around 12 or 13,000 on the slowpoke meal, on the tail meal. So to get just about 11,000 is very good. comparatively because it's a lot easier to make this recipe. With this recipe only having 25 base ingredients, it's actually very good. But that's Ultra 1. I think we need... Actually, I think Ultra 1 is the second Onyx sleep style. So 2 chances at Onyx now if I have that correct. And that's putting us quite a bit... Oh, another 608 sneaky snacking just somehow. But yeah, we are doing pretty well in the team department. Still not quite complete with this team. We do still want a better Cyndaquil to replace this Quilava. Gengar's doing well. Wigglytuff is doing pretty good so far. The increased carry capacity should help pretty substantially with the Wigglytuff, and the Victory Bell is doing wonders. That was a fantastic investment choice. So we're doing all right so far. Still on the hunt for Charmander, Cyndaquil, and Onyx, but things are looking well to where we should be able to see a few more Charmanders at least, if not some Cyndaquil, and hopefully that elusive Onyx that just will not show up for me. But that said, that's what I've got for today. I appreciate you coming by and watching the video. Make sure to hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, later dudes.